bringing you live coverage of the NBA. Allie, it's
KBA, Karl Anthony Towns.
good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got Jarrett Vanderbilt, Chris Paul out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Allen in at the 5, down low. And denied! He sends it right off the glass.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen, 2.
Free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen. Here's Mann. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Dort. Now Melton. Left side Paul. Collins with the rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
It's good.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Dort outside. Shoots from the right block. Oh, and Towns with the block. Robinson on the wing. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, B.A., and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, it's a tough guy to match up with.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Allen a screen. Here's Dort. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Mann to the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
And here's Paul. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Melton passes to Allen. Outside Paul. Allen a screen. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Melton. The shot comes out. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Inside, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Aldridge is checked in for Allen. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Monk, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Noel in for Paul. Here's Noel, averaging around 6 a game. Aldridge passes to Dort. Down low. Aldridge with it. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Here's man. He's covered by Aldridge. High post Towns. Double team on Towns. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Monk with a steal. And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to Noel. Here's McDaniels. Covered by Towns. Here's Noel. Clock at 4 to the middle. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
1:07 left now in the first quarter. Ball stolen. Dort with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Here's Reddish. Robinson on the wing. Pass to man. Collins outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Shoots over Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jaden.
And he makes the first. Jones, he's checked in for Towns. No good on the second free throw. For Miami, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dort with a double team. Back to man. Six to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
7 seconds left in the first. Here's man. Here's Reddish. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Heat. How about his shot blocking? He's been an intimidating presence out there. All right, we'll get back to the action.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court right now for Cleveland. DeAnthony Melton out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Paul passes to Melton. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with a steal. The Cavs trailing. Outside Monk. Melton passes to Paul. Outside Monk. Allen a screen, and it's Monk off the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Paul with a steal. Here's Allen. sinks that one from the post.
Assisted.
Allen's got 6.
Anthony Melton.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Shooting.
Miami trailing. Now, here is James. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Inside. And Ibaka with the basket on the assist from James.
Well, this is a guy in Serge Ibaka with that kind of height. He could play over the top.
Pass to Allen. Outside Paul. Back to Allen. Over Jones. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Now James. Pass to Ibaka. Now Jones. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Ibaka. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Now at the line.
Well, Ibaka is such a tough matchup with that length and that kind of height. He's tough not to foul.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Jones. Reddish comes in for Mikhailuk. Robinson, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's man in for James.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
From 9 feet. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. For 3, Robinson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Here's Monk. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Noel. Pass to Monk. To stop the run. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Reddish on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Allen. Back to Dort. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Mann. Now Ibaka. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Monk. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monk with it. Dort outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's man. Pass to Reddish. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 10.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
And this matchup has been every bit. Now turning our attention back to this. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
John Collins out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Glenn Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's man in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Paul. From 10 feet away. Oh, and Towns with the block.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
So many guys off the court do incredible things. Glenn Robinson III, no different. Great work back in his hometown of Gary, Indiana, helping new fathers as well as fatherless families.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Allen finds Paul. Melton with the ball. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Vanderbilt. Melton against Robinson. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
You know, Glenn Robinson III, his dad was a big influence. Of course, he was a first overall pick. But he understands the important role fathers have in their kids' lives.
They got a chance to play with Glenn Robinson's father in San Antonio. But the thing that's most impressive about Glenn Robinson III is why he does so much charity work. I remember him talking about wanting to create something special and that his purpose is to help the masses. And that's why, as a professional athlete and a basketball player, he was going to make that kind of impact.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Allen with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Paul. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's man. Allen defending. Towns passes to Robinson. Towns on a screen. And Melton, here we go. And there's the rejection. Here's man. Down low. Here's Reddish. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Cleveland calls timeout.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see and hear you, fans. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
A line change here for Miami, and the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Aldridge is checked in for Allen. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Monk, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Noel in for Melton. McDaniels, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Noel. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And here's James. Kennard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Aldridge outside. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Monk. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Monk's got 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Paul. Back to Noel. McDaniels inside. Ibaka on him. There's a screen by Aldridge. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. 56 seconds left to play in the third. James with the ball. Kennard outside. Fires for 3. And he can't get that one. And Cleveland the other way now. With the step back. The kick out to Paul. From 15 feet away. And another basket for Cleveland.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's James. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the paint. With the teardrop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
First one falls for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here is James. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front, up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Put together.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for Cleveland. Chris Paul out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Dort in at the three.
And the 6'7", 225-pound Winslow rises up and swats that shot away with great athleticism.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now Allen, shot clock at 6, driving to the basket. Melton outside. To the middle. Here's Paul. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
To the inside. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Allen. No good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Kennard outside. Sinks the tray. And now it's an 8-point Miami lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Allen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's James. Kennard outside. From outside, off the mark. The Cavs have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Melton passes to Paul. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Kennard outside. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Melton finds Paul. Here's Dort. Will it go? Rebounded by Winslow. And the Heat call time here.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
And the Heat with some changes. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Mann. And he drives in. Pass to Reddish. And here's Collins. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Robinson against Melton. And he banks in the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul. Monk, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
First team foul. In for the Cavaliers, Malik Monk.
Here's Mann. 5 on the clock. From downtown, the rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Pass to Allen. Melton outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mann. Now here's Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Vanderbilt. Collins defending. Monk for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:07 left to play in the 4th quarter. Vanderbilt with the block.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Here's Mann. Inside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Reddish misses. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Vanderbilt.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And it's Miami's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Mann. Pass to Towns from deep. He can't get it to go. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had...
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was. Thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be art. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, now my bank's broke.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome. edition of NBA Basketball with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Lou Dort, DeAnthony Melton out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Allen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. And for the Heat, Reddish out there with John Collins. Then there's Towns. Then it's Robinson. And it's Mann in at the 1 spot. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench, a few teams across the league now, Doris, are riddled with injuries.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Melton kicks to Paul. To the inside. Vanderbilt, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about the problems that Karl Anthony Towns presents. Coach said there's no way to take away his inside game and his perimeter game. You just have to pick one of those to live with. That is not an easy choice, but it's one that most coaches have to make. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen trying to break free. Melton, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the middle, here's Collins, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's Mann. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Melton passes to Paul. Back to Melton. Allen outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dort. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
There's the pass to Melton. Another shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now, here's Reddish. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Robinson. Here's Mann. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
And some changes here for the Heat. Jones comes in for Towns. And it's Luke Kennard in for Glenn Robinson III. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Vanderbilt. McDaniels comes in for George. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Noel in for Paul. Passes it to Noel. And it's the Heat on the break. Pass to Mann.
2 minutes.
With the drive and the wide open shot from Reddish. Jones kicks to Reddish. Here's Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Reddish. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Down low. Here's Allen. It's tipped.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Driving in. Noel, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
1:02 left to play in the first. Kennard with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mann. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Noel. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Monk. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Aldridge comes over to help. Back to Kennard. Here's Mann. The Heat need to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jones. Baca is out there with Kennard. And it's James in at the 1. Inside, Jones. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Malik Monk. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, Lou Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Driving the lane. A wide open look here for Ibaka. No good from outside. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Cavaliers. And here is Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. Now Melton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Paul. Good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Miami leading by 8.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The tray. Vanderbilt with the rebound. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here he goes. Kennard on the wing. James with it. And James throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Allen's checked in for Aldridge. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Noel in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Paul, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Over to the left wing. Collins kicks to Robinson. Towns, a screen on Dort. Here's Robinson. Here's Towns. He gets it in there. Towns has got 8.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Reddish. Collins wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 5 points in the game.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Robinson. And good that time. Noel's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Here's Mann. There's the double team with Allen. Robinson on the wing. The 3. The shot. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Noel. Ball outside. And he drives in. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Mann, defended by Allen. The pass to Collins. Robinson on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Right side, Dort. He kicks it to McDaniels. Shot from 12. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Ball outside. Passes it to Noel. Nailed from 3-point land. Noel's got his second basket of the night.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Now that we're around midway through the regular season, Ernie Kinney, I think it's clear this rookie class is super special.
No question, big fella.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Heat. And that about
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the court for Cleveland. Paul out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Lou Dort. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here's Melton. Kicks it to Allen. He dishes it to Paul. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Going inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Collins from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got 8.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
It's T-shirt time.
Monks checked in for the Cavaliers. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Miami Heat dancers. All right, fans, that's your Miami Heat dancers. Make some noise, fans. Timeout called for the Heat.
Paul outside.
Coming onto the court.
Master out.
Get loud for the Miami Heat dancers.
Melton with the ball. Robinson on him. And that one is good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The Heat leading by 7.
Assist goes to Jared Allen.
Here's Mann. He has 5. There's the double team with Allen. Here's Collins. And he dumps it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. He'd have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Mann. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Here's Monk. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Monk's got his second bucket tonight.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Melton passes to Monk. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's the double team with Allen. Mann passes to Robinson. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Got a piece of it. The pass to Mann. Collins, a screen on Paul. Mann passes to Collins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton finds Paul. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
Timeout called for the Heat. Who wants a T-shirt?
Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
We've got 1:48 left in the third.
All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat Dancers.
Now James.
Make some noise, fans.
There's the drive and the dunk by James.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Pushing it up. The feed to Jones. Over Allen. And it's Jones. It's on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now here's James. To the middle. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. McDaniels passes to Noel. Can't connect from short range.
Miami.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Fans, welcome.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dort's checked in.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat.
Miami leading by 7. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. Ibaka's got his first basket.
And Ibaka does a little bit of everything, including rolling quickly after setting that screen.
Drives to the hoop. Noel, no good. And so James will bring it up for Miami. With 1 on the clock, that shot is off. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it.
Fans, welcome, your Miami Heat Dancers.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Time to get up and make some noise.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. We've got Ibaka. He's out there with Jones. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. There's the pick. Here's Dort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Clock at 6. Back to Jones from the arc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Cavaliers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Melton. A shot off that time, and it's Miami the other way. James outside. Passes to Kennard. Back to James. To the inside. Here's Dort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Paul comes in for Noel. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David. All free throws good from Dort.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's man. In the corner, it's Robinson. Outside Collins. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's man. Defended by Allen. Shot clock at 6. And here's Collins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Melton kicks to Paul. Back to Melton. Into the lane. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Man gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Paul outside. Outside, Dort. Pass to Paul. Pass to Melton. From downtown. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's man, defended by Paul. There's the lob to the hoop. And Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's man. There's the double team with Dort. Robinson kicks to Reddish. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Dort.
Team foul. In for the Cavaliers, Malik Monk.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, John Collins.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And there's the pass to Vanderbilt. Inside, here's Melton. Up and in on the layup.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Mann. There's 1:26 left in the game. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Heat lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Miami.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first two games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for John Collins.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrier.
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the double team with Allen. To the middle. It's stolen by Monk. Inside. Pass to Noel. Allen hits the close-range jumper.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Here's Mann. Down low. Here's Reddish. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks.